252 Movie presents The Peacemaker, based on the big story of how God made peace with us. Action!
Before the beginning, there was nothing. A dark, shapeless void. And then God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw that it was good. But God wasn't finished. He made oceans. He made plants and trees. God made the birds. And he made the animals. Okay, all right, let's stop for a minute here. Okay. Yeah, I know, I see that. Dave, what are you doing?
What do you mean?
You're a mime.
That's right.
Yeah, mimes don't talk.
Right. Oh, right. Okay, so the thing, that's no good.
No, not for a mime. None of the noises that you're making.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. First day of work and all, sorry, I'll cut that out. Cut it out, right?
Dave.
Yeah.
Dave?
Yeah.
You're still talking.
Right, right.
That's better. Much better. Okay, all right, let's pick it up here. Okay, God created a paradise, oceans, plants, animals. On the sixth day, God made man in his own image from the very dust of the earth. God called the man Adam, and from one of Adam's ribs, God made Eve.
It tickles.
Adam and Eve lived in a magnificent paradise, and they were at peace with God. They had one rule God wanted them to follow. He said, "You must not eat the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. If you do, you will die."
Whoa, that's kind of harsh.
But they couldn't resist the temptation. They broke God's rule. And as everyone knows, when you break one of God's rules, somebody has to pay. And pay they did. Adam and Eve were kicked out of the garden.
Ow.
They were separated from God. They were no longer at peace.
You know, that really kind of hurt.
Because of that one broken rule, sin entered the world, and pain, violence,
Well, I don't like this very much.
sickness, and death.
Are you okay?
But all hope was not lost.
You're really good. I thought you were actually...
Dave,
Sorry.
hundreds of years after Adam and Eve had broken God's rule, God chose a man named Abraham. God promised Abraham that the whole earth would be blessed through his family.
Hey, congrats, man.
Yet many more years had passed, and sin still polluted the human race. People continued to break God's rules, and as everyone knows, when you break one of God's rules, somebody has to pay. So there was still pain,
Ow.
violence,
Why?
sickness, and death.
I feel sick right now.
But God's plan wasn't finished. He gave people the law.
All right.
But the people didn't trust God, and they failed to follow it.
Oh.
So God gave the people kings.
All right.
But the kings made mistakes and didn't bring the people any closer to God. The people turned to other gods.
All right.
Worthless idols made of stone and bronze and gold. But that still wasn't the answer. Sin still existed. People still broke the rules, and as everyone knows, when you break one of God's rules, somebody has to pay.
No.
There was pain,
Ow.
violence,
Why?
sickness, and death. But God was about to reveal his master plan, the way to make peace with his people once and for all. He sent a baby, brought up by Mary and Joseph, distant relatives of Abraham. The baby was God's son, Jesus. Jesus grew up.
I get it. He's like walking to us. Come on, little guy. Come on over.
Dave!
Come on. Sorry. Oh, that was close.
Jesus grew wise and taller and stronger.
He's all grown up.
He loved people very deeply. He performed miracles that blew people's minds. And here's what's even more incredible. Though he faced all the temptations you and I face, Jesus never sinned. He never broke one of God's rules. Not like the rest of the world. They kept breaking the rules, and as everyone knows, when one of God's rules gets broken, somebody has to pay.
Wait. Please, don't hurt me. I'll be quiet.
Stop. You don't have to pay anymore.
I don't?
You don't. Jesus, the perfect Son of God, chose to pay the price for you. He took pain. He took violence. He took death. Jesus was arrested, beaten, and nailed to a cross. And Jesus hung there on that cross, hurt and bleeding, until he died. But it wasn't for nothing. Through Jesus' death on the cross, God made peace with us. The price is paid for our broken rules. And I don't know about you, but when I think of that kind of love, God's selfless and amazing love for us, I am completely and utterly speechless.
All right.